So where are you from?
I'm from Cuba.
And how long have you lived here?
I've been living here for 2.5 years.
My name is Misael Cruz, and I'm originally from Puerto Rico.
My name is Dragana. I was born in Yugoslavia. My mother tongue is Serbian. I left Yugoslavia 27 years ago, moved to South Africa after the civil war started in my country of birth.
And why did you want to move here?
I wanted to move because I wanted to learn English, and as well I was looking for a better opportunity. I wanted to get my dream job.
Why did you decide to move here?
Well, my parents thought that it would be a better life, education, and everything else that comes along with that.
I started learning English at the age of 7 when I started elementary school in my country of birth, and I practically studied and spoke English and improved my proficiency ever since then.
I started when I was little, but my English classes were very basics, and 2 years ago and a half when I came, that's when I actually learned.
It would be virtually impossible to function in a society where English is the official language and not being able to speak. We use language to communicate with each other, not only socially and outside of work, but obviously for professional reasons. And without having appropriate command of the language, it would be virtually impossible to integrate yourself in a society.
Do you think it's hard to live here and not speak English?
It is very hard because I know some people that they don't speak the language and they feel sometimes like, oh my god, I can communicate, I want to say this, but they won't understand.
Do you think that knowing the English language is important in opportunities here or getting a job?
Yes, it is.
For me, it was essential. I wanted to be a dance instructor, and I had to learn the language if I wanted to do it, because 99% of my customers, of my students, they speak English. So it's definitely very important.
Well-paid positions typically require expertise and skill that needs to be performed on a daily basis, very often as a part of a team, and communicating with others not only verbally but in writing is a requirement for appropriate performance at these types of tasks and jobs.
And do you think there needs to be more resources available for non-English speakers?
Definitely, I would like more volunteers, more people in libraries helping, not only younger but elderly people who they have a limited time because they're working a lot, and it would be very nice if they can volunteer more.
So you think in the community we need more volunteer programs rather than programs that cost money?
Exactly, yes.
We have about 525 volunteers who help us to teach classes and tutor one-on-ones. We have a very small staff. We have 3 full-time people, and we have 9 part-timers. Most of the teaching is done by volunteers. We are not government funded at all. We take no government funding. We are funded by United Way of Lee County and also the United Way of Collier County. We are funded through individual donations and grants and things from foundations and corporations. So that's the only way we get money to be able to offer our services. We serve, this year we're going to serve a little over 4,000 students. At the end of June 30th will be the end of our fiscal year. So we are at 4,000 students for this year. So we try to reach everybody, we try. I mean, we've only really reached 20% of the population in Lee County speaks a language other than English at home. And it's a drop in the bucket. 4,000 students is a drop in the bucket, but we're trying. We don't have all 61 countries represented at this moment, but through the course of classes, we've had 61 countries represented, so they're from all over the world. And when you're in a classroom situation, the whole key is English. It's all about English immersion. So people ask us, well, do you need to know another language to teach English? And we're like, no, you don't, because if you have a classroom full of people from 5 or 6 or 7 different countries, it's not going to help you if you speak Spanish if they're from Russia.
What impact have you seen personally on the students?
It's amazing. We have so many stories. We have, number one, students are getting jobs, better jobs. They're getting promoted at their existing job, or they're getting a better job. For example, we'll have a student who comes to us, maybe who is a dishwasher at a restaurant, and says, you know, I want to be a server, but I need my English to be improved to be able to be a server. So we focus on our students' needs. Since they're adults, they come to us and say, this is what I want. And we're like, okay, let's go ahead and try to help you with what you want so you can be successful. Advocacy on behalf of English learners is important because the entire community benefits. When a person improves their English skills or their literacy or learns to read or gets a high school diploma, can go on, start their own business, the whole community benefits because they become more valuable members of the community. So English language advocacy is very important, and we would love it if more people, agencies would help us to get the word out about how beneficial English skills are, improving your literacy is to the community at large.